Are you ready to learn some Japanese? Let's go. In this video, you'll be learning how to ask questions. So first, some vocabulary. 学生 means student. アメリカ人 means American, like an American person. 専攻 means major, like your major in college. 歴史 means history. For example, the major history in college. 今 means now. 1 means number 1. 6 means number 6. Now, if we want to say, for example, 6 o'clock, you just add a G to the number 6. So 6時, 6 o'clock time. Okay? So if you wanted to say 1 o'clock, that would be 1時. Okay, let's start with the particle ka. So basically, you can take an affirmative sentence and add a ka to the end to make it a question. It's very easy. For example, 学生です. I am a student. If you want to make a question asking, are you a student? Just add ka to the end. 学生ですか? Are you a student? Just so you know, we usually omit the subject in Japanese. So here, the first one, I omitted I. So I just say 学生です. Student. I am a student. And for the question is the same. You don't have to say explicitly you. Just say, are you like student? Are you? Kind of like that. 学生ですか? Alright. アメリカ人です. Again, omitting the subject just means I am American. What if you want to ask, are you American? Omitting the subject. アメリカ人ですか? Just add the ka to the end to make it a question. アメリカ人ですか? So you don't really have to have a question mark to make it to indicate that's a question, because the particle ka already implies that. Okay. Now, when talking to another person, you usually omit you. So just like I did before, I did not explicitly say, are you a student? Are you American? Now in Japanese, one of the words for you is anata. However, if you say anata, it might sound rude if you're talking to another person. So usually it's better that you just say the person's name followed by san. It's kind of like saying Mr. Whoever the person's name. For example, if you're talking to John and you ask him, are you American? Then you could just say, アメリカ人ですか? Because by the context, it's implied you are talking to him, so you don't really have to say you or say his name. But instead of saying あなたは, just say his name plus san wa. For example, John san wa アメリカ人ですか? So there will be no impoliteness by saying the person's name. So don't forget, don't try to say the person's name. Don't say anata. Now for question words, let's get started. Nan means what? Nanji means what time? If you notice, we have nan followed by ji. Remember before in the vocabulary section that we talked about how to form 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So it's basically the same thing. You append G to na, and it becomes what time. Nan sai means how old. Again, the na is here. Nan nen se means what year, like what year in college are you? Now, nen means year. And if you remember, gakse means student. So it's like what year in like year, student, what? It's like what year are you? What student year are you in? Now let's see some examples. 専攻は何ですか? Senko, remember, means major. Now, nan means what? So, if you're trying to ask the other person what their major is, you would say, Senko wa nan desu ka? What is your major? Now, let's say you ask that question and the other person responds. And they say their major is history. So, they could say, Senko wa rekishi desu. Senko wa rekishi desu. Now, say you want to know what time it is. Remember, what time is nanji. And to say right now or now, just say ima. Now, what time is it? Ima nanji desu ka? Alright? Now, if you ask a person, Ima nanji desu ka? She might respond something like this. Ima 6 desu. It's 6 o'clock. Remember, 6 is 6. Ji makes it time, like 6 o'clock. And ima, now. Now it's 6 o'clock. Or basically just say, it is 6 o'clock. Let's see some more examples. ジョンさんは何歳ですか? So basically we're talking to John-san, and we're asking, how old are you? 何歳. Nan followed by sai means how old. So, John さんは何歳ですか? How old are you, John? Let's say John replies and he's 22. Now, 22 in Japanese is 22. Now, whatever the number is followed by sai means the age, your age. So, 22, 22. Sai, years old. So, 22歳です means I am 22 years old. Alright? Now, let's say you're in college, and then you just met somebody else in college, and you wonder, what year are you? So you would ask, 何年生ですか? Nan means what? Nan means year. And remember, gakusei means student, so nensei is like student year. So, 何年生ですか? Means what year are you? Or what year in college are you? Maybe the person's gonna reply and say he's a freshman. So remember, in Japanese, number one is ichi. So if you want to say you're a first year student or a freshman, you would say 1年生です. Each one, 年生, year student です. So first year student です. Or I am a freshman. Alright? Did you get it all? Well, thank you for watching. And 頑張って!